So I've been working pretty hard this week on some auction control. So I'm gonna create some auctions and show that off a little bit. So this is about 80 or 90, actually probably more like 90 to 95 unique items. It's a few TACV splits, I'm pretty sure. I got some custom items in there that I use pretty often. But yeah, so I've still got my race class filters in there, and you can filter by wish list. But what I want to talk about is these buttons up here. So what you can do with those buttons up there is here you can add time to all of the auctions, and it's going to be a little bit slow, but it should add from the time when I hit add time. And same with the play pause buttons. It should pause, so these should all go to about 5:15. Once the pause actually goes through, it's got to go through and basically update the auctions, all the my auctions, update the auctions individually, and then it'll come back and update this aggregate doc at the end. So like the my auctions, when you're bidding on these items individually, will unpause before you see it register here, because this is just a giant aggregate doc. But yeah, as you can see, it worked the way it should. So in addition to being able to play pause from up here, I can click on a single item and it'll be a lot faster, just because it's only doing one item instead of doing all 90 of them at once. But yeah, so I can have this one playing. Basically, you can play pause anytime you want. You can add time anytime you want. The only restriction is if the auction is completed, then neither of those buttons will do anything, because I think it's better for the user that once an auction's over, they can get up and say, okay, this thing is not coming back, and I can walk away from my bidding, and I know that this auction is over. But yeah, so yeah, you can play pause from here, and you can also do it on the my auctions page. So I'll just add all of these items. It'll only add up to 80, so yeah, you can see the other ones. I have to limit that because I can only open so many streams. But yeah, come to my auctions and all those streams load. And so yeah, the other thing I changed this week, I got rid of the side scrolling because it was really annoying when you'd go to click min bid, and if you were moving sideways at all, it would pick it up, and unfortunately I can't change that, so I just had to disable the side scrolling for web. It still works fine on the phone, but yeah, it's just really touchy on web and didn't really work the way it should. I can't really change the swipe velocity that it picks up at all. It's just a swipe is a swipe. But yeah, as you can see, it won't let me bid on paused auctions, and I can still pause and unpause from here because I'm an admin. I thought about making a DKP setting, like something like over here where members can, like how they can optionally delete their own bids. I would have it so members can optionally pause single auctions. I'm not entirely sure what I think about that yet. It wouldn't be hard. It's just there's so many DKP settings already that I'm not sure that it's worth it, or if anyone would even want that to be a thing where their guild members could pause auctions. But yeah, so it all works pretty much the way it should. You can add time to paused auctions. You can pause and play whenever you want. Yeah, it's all pretty slick. And the other thing I worked on this week, so it used to be that you had to come to the auto bidder here to see the past item sales, which wasn't great. So I added this past sales tab here, and so you can now search past sales, and you can sort by buyer, price, class, date, item. But the only thing is I always keep the items together, just because it would be kind of useless sorting if the items were all jumbled up, and it wouldn't really be intelligible. But yeah, that's the cool stuff I've worked on this week. I think the play pause and the auction control stuff is way better. You can still delete single auctions with a long press from the all auctions tab page, but that's not new. But yeah, Thanks for watching. Hope you guys check it out.